this is Miss Mazoo with a lesson on prepositions. Preposition comes from a Latin word meaning to put or place before. Prepositions are always placed before a noun or pronoun object in order to show a relationship of that object to another word or idea. There are over 60 prepositions that I have found from a variety of grammar textbooks. Most prepositions are just one word, but some are two or more words and phrases, such as in front of, in spite of, and out of. They sometimes show direction, such as in, around, beside, above, under, etc. I have a list of some prepositions that include the words aboard, about, above, across, after, against, along, amid, among, around, at, before, below, beneath, beside, between, by, down, during, except, for, from, in, inside, into, near, of, off, out, over, past, since, through, throughout, to, toward, under, underneath, until, up, upon, with, within, without. As I mentioned, these are not all prepositions, but I hope you see the characteristics of prepositions from me reading the list. Now let's look at the examples on the whiteboard. Over the river. Over is a preposition beginning a phrase with the object river. You will see that I have underlined the preposition in blue, and then I have a neon orange that is circling the object. Prepositions come at the beginning of the phrase, objects come at the end of the phrase. Through the woods. Through is a preposition beginning a phrase with the object woods. To grandmother's house. To is a preposition beginning a phrase with the object house. You may ask why prepositions matter. Well, there are several reasons, the most important being that prepositions help clarify and describe objects and ideas. But they serve another purpose. I have always told students that if they have trouble finding the subject and verb of the sentence, first find all the prepositional phrases. Then cross out the prepositional phrases and the subject and verb seem to appear magically. Let's go back to the 3 prepositional phrase examples on the whiteboard. Over the river, through the woods, to grandmother's house. What words are missing in that well-known line from a holiday song? Yes, the words we and go. So if we crossed out the 3 prepositional phrases, we would be able to see the subject and verb. We would become the pronoun subject of that sentence. Go would be the verb of that sentence. Over the river and through the woods, to grandmother's house we go. By the way, we usually have a subject and verb at the beginning of a sentence, but in this example, it is called an inverted sentence because it seems upside down or backwards. The subject and verb of this sentence appear at the end. We're used to seeing subjects and verbs at the beginning, so it makes it more difficult when we have something like this. Sometimes adverbs are mixed up with prepositions. The difference to remember is that adverbs do not begin a phrase with an object. Prepositions, however, do begin a phrase with an object. Remember that a phrase is a group of connected words. Here is an example. Let's go inside. Inside is an adverb. It answers the question where the action of go is being taken. and it is just one word, not the beginning of any phrase. Let's go inside the door. In this case, inside is a preposition, not an adverb. It begins the phrase inside the door. A preposition always begins a phrase and has an object. To learn more, go to my website at www.mazoozoo.com for free detailed lessons on each part of speech. That's Mazoozzoo. You can also listen to parts of speech songs to help you remember each. Don't let the 8 parts of speech trouble you. Take one at a time and enjoy the journey. Happy learning!